The Fawns here from Gorilla Grunts, coming to you live from behind the red visor. Today's ride will be motorcycleroads.com, number 28 of 38 best motorcycle routes and rides in Arkansas. This one is the Copperhead. You know it's a good ride when they actually give it a name. According to the website, this is 26 miles, and their description is such. Start this ride from Arkansas Highway 7 at the Pope-Newton County line. Travel east on Arkansas 16. There are several options for continuing from there, and they're all good. Mountain Ridge overlook with a few mountaintop farms. The pavement is fresh and smooth. The crotch rocket guys love this road. It's very twisty, and the traffic is very light. There are no amenities, so you're on your own. And their last information is the traffic is light, the scenery is great, and the road is twisty. What more could you ask for? Alright, let's do it.
Okay, here we go. 26 miles to Whit Springs. This is the, I believe, 28th highest rated ride in Arkansas. That'd be nice if that sun wasn't right in my face, but we'll go through a lot of shadows. I'll tell you, the ride getting here better be on one of those lists. Because I've just driven through about 40 miles of a road that's crooked as Hillary Clinton, and there's two deer standing right in the middle of the road, and they got a friend. Not too bad it's turkey season. But the road I just came off of, it may be as crooked as Hillary, but unlike her, it was actually fun to ride. There was all kinds of elevation change, I mean a lot. And obviously I can't see the gauges on the screen right now, but I started out from home this morning, and my home elevation's about 420, and it was 9 degrees when I left my house. And before you Americans have it fit, that's actually Celsius. And why, as an American, am I talking about Celsius? Because my phone is set on it, and I never bothered to change it. It's easy just to learn it. But anyway, I figured coming up here in the mountains, it'd be a lot colder, and it did get cold. I lost feelings in my toes for a while. But I don't know what happened. I went through a valley that must have been holding heat all night. It warmed up, and it's been nice ever since. And another herd of deer. Three more of them. So apparently, for the next 26 miles, my biggest concern is dodging wildlife. Looks like my camera's a little crooked, but we'll make do. Let's see. Yeah, not horrible. I can just lean my head the whole time. Oh, on the last road, came across a one-lane bridge. First of all, I didn't know they still were one-lane bridges. And it was a horrible spot. It was a sharp curve, blind curve on both sides of it. So you come around the curve and there's a bridge. I mean, they give you signs and warnings and everything. I get there. I get a little bit on it, about a quarter of the way on it. And a vehicle comes around the other side. And I guess he's either didn't see me or just thought, I don't know, didn't get the concept of one lane. But it was one of those, I don't know what they are, tricycles, basically what they are. You know, 2 wheels in the front, 1 in back. And he just stopped on the bridge. And I had to weasel my way by him. I don't know if those things have reverse, they might as well. You know which ones I'm talking about. They sit real low. Always some, I don't know, doctor drive them with a, it's funny is, most morons on a Harley think they can protect themselves with the do-rag. Hey, but this do-rag, it's got a skull on it. Oh, I didn't realize that was DOT approved then. But anyway, then you get your local dentist driving one of these little golf carts around. They've got a $40,000 fighter pilot helmet on so they can communicate with the missus sitting next to them. But anyway, that was my adventure on the 1-lane bridge, and I was kind of cussing about that. 2 minutes later, I come around it had to be a 15-mile-an-hour curve. And there's a truck coming around it the other way in my lane. And as you can see, there's not a lot of shoulder on these roads. So between that and the livestock, what I'm saying is, you better keep your head on a swivel. Well, the road's in real good condition. Let's see, we got Pedestal Rock Scenic Area. One of the drawbacks of being up here in the mountains, I was streaming music most of the way up here. I say most of the way because once I got up in these mountains, yeah, you ain't getting a lot of cell reception. I'm not too tore up about that because I don't know whose playlist I had on, but I listened to Rod Stewart, Jackson Brown, but weirdly enough there was some John Lee Hooker thrown in, Lead Belly. I ain't sure whose that was. Maybe it was Mad Dogs. better if the sun was directly overhead instead of coming through the trees like this. You get those patches where it's just flashing, basically. It's enough to give you a seizure. Ben-Hur. Let's see, Ben-Hur apparently consists of a church. That seems to be all the, well, no, another house, old house, I don't know if you could see it, but that house we just passed was a two-story house, and they had one of those twisted slides that you see at playgrounds. Looked like it was coming out of a window on the second story. Maybe that was their fire escape. One thing about this road, you ain't gonna wear out the center of your tires. You're definitely gonna round off the edges though. A nice view over the valley there. If you have the time, I imagine we'll see a lot of good views. It's probably be one of those roads, but you'll want to stop and enjoy those views. See, here's a little pull out right here. I bet you can get a good view, get some pictures. Sun coming up over the hill to my left, highlighting that valley to my right. I haven't been keeping track. I don't remember what my mileage was when it started. But I guess we're about halfway through. Yeah, it shows we've been recording for 15 minutes. So far, I completely understand why this is listed on one of the rides in Arkansas. It's a nice, peaceful ride. You got some good scenery, a lot of curves, good hills. It's actually straighter and less hilly than what I came off of, but still, it's fun. Stay back, squirrel. I'll have to come back someday and see where some of these dirt roads go. I hate to jinx myself by saying this, but it looks like we at least got away from the deer. I just knew I'd come around a corner and there'd be 100 of them standing there. can't believe the trees aren't bloomed out up here. We're talking the middle of April. Give it another, I'd say another month probably. Be a lot prettier up here. You won't see as far, but definitely better than seeing, winterized trees. Well, we got to be closing in on the end of this run. And so far, so good. I don't think Mad Dog and Super Trooper are quite up for this ride yet. But you get some experienced riders up here, you can have nice little, nice little time. Just realized I ain't seen a hint of traffic up here in this road. That's great for riding. But you better not break down, you'll be out here on your own. So you may want to get a bike that's reliable. Sorry, Harley riders. Now a couple of hunters, or I stumbled into a drug deal. 50-50 shot. This is nice country up here. Throw a Walmart up here, I wouldn't mind moving here. You gotta have my Walmart. You knew you grew up in the country. When I saw those cows standing out there, my first thought was, well, we're getting closer to civilization. When you consider cows civilization, yeah, your country. Which Springs. I believe that's our destination. So that looks like this has been the Copperhead. I got a nice little pavilion there. You want to pull over and have a picnic. Historical marker. Yeah, it's up there. And I'm going to pull over here and wrap it.